Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between. It is tail end, the last 15 minutes. So, got a video in today. Last 15 minutes of July 8th, 2011, and time for another voice practice. So, here we go again. We're picking up right where we left off yesterday. I am Tanya. That's the name I'm working with right now, at least. I don't quite nail anything down yet, but we'll get there. So I'm Tanya. The text is always from Project Gutenberg, your source for all ancient out of copyright works. And basically, I'm just here to develop my voice a bit, make a fool of myself in front of, I could say millions, but make a fool of myself in front of a handful of people. But that's all good. So let's see. Just another day here, reading Sun Tzu, learning a little bit about ancient military stratagems, and let's get right at it. So, tasty. Tastes like water. Municipal. Anyway, okay. That's why I shouldn't do these. I should do these videos late, or like first thing in the morning. Oh well. Anyway, okay. So, military stratagems. Alright, so we had right off at the end of, we're actually in chapter 1 of Sun Tzu. We left right off at the end of 14, or the end of 15, where he goes, let such a one be dismissed. That's a good point to end. Okay. Yes. One be dismissed. Okay. Alright, so the form of this paragraph reminds us that Sun Tzu's treatise was composed expressly for the benefit of his patron Holu, King of Blue State. 16. While heeding the profit of my counsel, avail yourself also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. 17. According as circumstances are favorable, one should modify one's plans. Sun Tzu, also as a practical soldier, will have none of the bookish theoric. He cautions us here not to pin our faith onto abstract principles, for, as Chang Yu puts it, while the main laws of strategy can be stated clearly enough for the benefit of all and sundry, you must be guided by the actions of the enemy in attempting to secure a favorable position in actual warfare. On the eve of the Battle of Waterloo, Lord Uxbridge, that's a proper British name, Lord Uxbridge. Okay, Lord Uxbridge, commander of the cavalry, went to the Duke of Wellington in order the Duke of Wellington in order to learn what his plans and calculations were for the morrow, because, as he explained, he might suddenly find himself commander-in-chief and would be unable to frame new plans in a critical moment. The Duke listened quietly and then said, "Who will attack tomorrow, I or Bonaparte?" "Bonaparte," replied Lord Uxbridge. "Well," continued the Duke, "Bonaparte has not given me any idea of his projects, and as my plans will depend upon him, how can you expect me to tell you what mine are?" 18. All warfare is based on deception. Spy versus spy. Deception. In Soviet Russia, spy spies you. Wait, what? That doesn't work at all. Deception. All warfare is based on deception. Yeah. In Soviet Russia, general spies on you. Nah, it really doesn't work. Alright. Truth of this pithy and profound saying will be admitted by every soldier. Colonel Henderson tells us that Wellington, great in so many military qualities, was especially distinguished by extraordinary skill with which he concealed his movements in the seas both friend and foe. Hence, when able to attack, 19. Hence, when able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When we are far away, we must make him believe we are near. 20. Hold out baits to entice the enemy. Feign disorder and crush him. Crush him. Like a bun. All commentators, except Sun Tzu, say, when he is in disorder, crush him. It's more natural to suppose that Sun Tzu is still illustrating the uses of deception in warfare. 21. If he is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is superior in strength, evade him. 22. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. Sun Tzu, quoted by Tu Yu, says that a good tactician plays with his adversary as a cat plays with a mouse. A cat plays with a mouse. First feigning weak some immobility, then suddenly pouncing on him. 23. If he is taking his ease, give him no rest. This is probably the meaning through, though Mei Yao Chen has to note, while we are making our ease, wait for the enemy to tire himself out. The Yuan has lure him out and tire him. If his forces are united, separate him. Less plausible is the interpretation favored by most commentators. If sovereign and subject are in accord, put division between them. 24. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. These military devices leading to victory must not be divulged before 25. These military devices leading to victory must not be divulged beforehand. 26. Now the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. Chang Yu tells us that in ancient times it was customary for the temple to be set apart for the use of the general who was about to take to the field, in order that he might there elaborate his plans of campaign. The general who loses the battle makes but a few calculations beforehand. Thus, do many calculations lead to victory, and few calculations to defeat? How much more no calculation at all? It is by attention to this point that I can foresee who is likely to win or lose. And that's the step of the steps I'm at. The part of the steps I'm trying to do right now is where I brought the voice down a bit. I'm trying to not do the really raspy, kind of contort it down, squeeze the voice, and squeeze it, and just use the upper voice box if I can. It's kind of like this. So, anyway, bring it back down a little more. To not quite where I need to be, but we'll get there. That is the end of Chapter 1, and we just finished Chapter 1, Laying Plans. And tomorrow we will start on Chapter 2, Waging War. So, that is enough for the wisdom of Sun Tzu tonight. My voice is getting tired already. It's been a long day. Oh, I did not do. Anyway, I am Tanya. I will see you all tomorrow. Always be on the lookout for more videos. Have any comments, questions, hate mail, horoscopes? Let me know. No horoscopes, please. Anyway, as always, the text is on Project Gutenberg. Find videos here to tell you how to do this on Candy FLA's videos and some other people's videos as well. And I am Tanya, and thanks for watching, and good night and good luck.